Hello, Leo, and welcome back to New Hope Tarot, where we will be doing your special message for the second half of March. I have meditated upon the cards and I have pre-shuffled, but as always, I'll go ahead and shuffle live. All right, we're going to go ahead and get your energies with the Oracle cards, and then we'll go into the Tarot cards. And Leo, just so you know, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading. So if it does resonate, please comment. If it does not resonate, please check out your sun, moon, rising signs for a clearer picture of what's going on. And right off the bat, we got the children card. Your love life is being affected by children. And what I'm seeing here is that you might be a single parent. Or maybe you have a newborn here. Because in this couple, they have a little baby puppy. A little puppy, it's cute. And I feel like while one person is nurturing the baby, I feel like the other person is trying to manage everything else. And I'm seeing that there is a lot of just balancing life and, you know, this situation that we have going on. So I don't know whether you have 3 children or just the one newborn, because there's 2 more dogs here, and those could represent, you know, older children, or they could just possibly represent like work, life in general, you know, just different things, different aspects of life. And then we have clear. May you see things as they are. And there is a hidden card behind it, expansive. May you connect to the whole. Yeah, I mean, if you are a parent, then obviously, you know, your mind's going to be a little bit on the foggy side, you know, with the lack of sleep and all of that. If you don't have children, then this is more about something that you are nurturing. This could be maybe you're new in your career and you're nurturing that. And you're kind of having a difficult time balancing the other aspects of your life because you're putting your efforts into this thing. And I do feel like whatever it is that you are putting efforts in, sorry, there's something on the table and I had to wipe it off. If you are putting whatever it is you're putting your efforts in and nurturing, I feel like it's going to be really abundant, and I really like that for you. Hold on, one of your cards fell already. We have the Hermit in reverse. We have the, oh, hello. Happy. Well, it's in reverse, so maybe not so happy. 10 of Cups and Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Wow. All your cards are in reverse. 2 of the 3 are major arcanas. Very interesting. So before I get into these cards, if you don't have children, it's time that you, and you are focused on something in specific, whatever that is, what this is saying is that you might have to get a little, you might be really focused because this is clear. You're very focused on this one thing, but this is saying expand on the other parts of your life. Your life isn't just about this one thing that you're focused on. Not to say that you shouldn't focus on it, but this is saying expand, because the more you expand and the more things you experience, the better you are able to get a wider view of things in order to really help out whatever it is you're doing. That's what I'm seeing here. I don't know what it is you're doing. I don't know how that relates to you, but that's what I'm seeing here. If you do have children, this is saying, plan a date night. Expand your life outside of just your home life. It would be nice to have a little bit more of affection in your life, because with the Hermit card, I'm seeing some loneliness, possible isolation. So either you are restricting yourself on purpose, like purposefully, because you're so focused on this particular thing that you're doing, or, if you do have a child, sometimes it can get lonely, especially if they're in, the newborn stages. Like maybe you feel like you can't really go outside and leave the baby alone, or whatever that looks like for you, right? Because you want to make sure that the baby's okay, whatever that situation looks like for you, right? With the 10 of Cups, it could be about an unhappy home. So, if your love life at home, your home life is suffering because of the baby, this is what this is talking about. If this is not about a baby, then maybe you're just focused too much on something. Maybe you're trying to build your stability at your place of business. Maybe you're trying to build something new, a side hustle, whatever this is. But whatever it is, I feel like your partner isn't overly happy about it. That's what I'm seeing here. If you are single and you don't have a partner, maybe this is something that maybe your flatmate isn't happy about, or, your parents might not be happy about, or a sibling, whatever that looks like for you. But it looks like somebody's not overly thrilled about this whole situation. So, yeah. So, DJ for some reason is coming to mind. I don't know why, but like a DJing gig is coming to mind, and that is about, what is that? Like working really late nights. So if that's something that you're doing and you're living at home, maybe your parents aren't thrilled that, that's what you're doing, because you're, getting home late, and, the kind of people that you might be around, maybe they're focused on that, concerned about those types of things. But I feel like whatever it is that you're doing, I feel like you are isolating yourself in some way, shape, or form. So for instance, we're going to take the DJ example. You could be surrounded by a lot of people, and you really are, doing a really great job. And, maybe that's your second hustle. You're going from work to your second hustle, and maybe you just feel lonely or antisocial because you're so busy working. Maybe not lonely, just maybe antisocial because you're so busy doing things to build your reputation or your career or whatever that is, okay? And then with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, what I'm getting here is that if you have started late in life, you might feel a little bit, delayed. However, if that's not the case, maybe, the Wheel of Fortune can be about bad luck, but that's not what I'm getting here. I just feel like there's changes occurring within your life faster than you are expecting them to, like faster and slower than you're expecting them to. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, I don't even have a really great example, but I feel like things are going fast and slow at the same time, which is causing some sort of disruption. And that's what I'm seeing with this Wheel of Fortune. For some of you, I feel like there's some sort of setbacks, but for the majority of you, I feel like things are going fast and slow, and there's some sort of disorder. I don't know. That's what I'm seeing with this Wheel of Fortune. With your clarifiers, we have the Seven of Swords in reverse and the Star in reverse. Every single one of your cards are in reverse. And typically, funny enough, I normally say that this means that you're out of balance, right? However, I'm not feeling that for some reason. I feel like others think that you're out of balance, but it's like you know what your goal is, and you know that this is your game plan, and you know that this is the rigid plan for right now, for a while. I feel like you have a plan in your own mind that you're like, okay, this is what I'm going to do for, 3-6 months, whatever that looks like. And that's what I'm going to focus on. And I know that it's strict, but I have a deadline that I would like to meet, and I would like to meet this goal. That's what I'm seeing here. And I feel like other people are thinking that you might not, they feel like you might not be in balance, and that you're focused too much on this one thing. But what they don't see is that how clear-minded you are about this. You know what you want, and you're going after it. And you don't want anything to hold you back. With the Seven of Swords in reverse, what I'm seeing here is it's like you're being honest with yourself. It's like you're giving, funny enough, I feel like you're giving yourself, it's like you're being honest, and you're like, this is a timeline that I have. If I get to do this and I get to meet this goal, then I know that this is something that I'm meant to do. If I don't meet this goal, then I feel like maybe I'm not meant to do, and I can go ahead and at least say that I tried. That's what I'm getting from this Seven of Swords in reverse. I don't know. That's intuitively, that's the hit that I'm getting. Then we have the Star in reverse. And I feel like you're following your intuition. I know that the Star is about hope and faith. And yes, in reverse, it could mean the opposite, the lack of. But that's not how I read. Everybody reads completely different. It's intuitive. Yes, every card means something specific. However, it's fluid. It could be a person, it could be a thing, it could be a feeling. And it also, all of that also has to connect with the energy that's coming through. So with this particular Star in reverse, I feel it's like you are following your inner guidance, and you are listening to yourself, because you have shelved whatever this is for such a long time that you're choosing to finally go after what it is you want, regardless of what anybody has to say about it. That's what I'm actually seeing with the Star card in reverse. I'm going to go ahead and get some advice. We have the Speak Truth card. And funny enough, it came out in reverse, but I don't read oracle cards in reverse. I read them only as they are the right side up. And in reverse, it does look like the Ace of Swords is what it looks like. But this card is about speaking truth, and it's about speaking your truth. It's not about anybody else's truth. This is about you. And this is about clear communication with yourself. Being clear. Again, this is about being clear-minded, and it did land on the clear card, the clear and the expansive. Then we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. And together, what this means to me is being honest about all the goods and bads about what it is you're doing, and all the potential good and bad outcomes as well. Spirit wants me to pull another card from which one, Spirit? This one? Okay. So they want me to pull a tarot card from a different deck. But I feel like you are already doing that. I feel like you're being honest with yourself already. And that's already the advice. And guess what comes? Oh, more than, okay. We have 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, really? All of those? And the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Oh my gosh. Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands. You know what? Okay. And they came up upright. So I am going to take them because Spirit, I hardly ever look at the bottom of the deck. But the bottom of the deck split and they were both queens. Queen of Wands and Queen of Cups. Very, very interesting. And I feel like you're coming into that energy. That's what I'm seeing here. So let me go ahead and get all of these cards here. The 10 of Cups, prosperity, Page of Pentacles. In reverse, that actually looks like the Ace of Pentacles. We have the 9 of Cups in reverse. We have the 5 of Swords. That's the second 5? No, that's the first 5. 5 of Swords and the Devil. Okay. Let's go ahead and read these as they are. So what I'm actually seeing here is that this might be causing some sort of conflict within your life. But this conflict, it's not within yourself. It's actually with those around you. And you don't even care. I don't feel like you do care because it does bother you that they're not supportive is what I'm seeing here. And I feel like you're really tempted to like tell these people off, but you're not. I feel like you're being more restricted with yourself and you're saying, you know what, I am just going to be true to myself and what my needs are and really give my all with this Devil card, really give my all to what makes me happy, what I feel I need to be doing, okay? With this 10 of Cups, this is definite prosperity. I mean, we have the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. Granted, the 9 of Cups did come out in reverse, which I feel like this is a slow wish fulfillment card. I don't feel like it's not going to happen. I feel like it's going to happen slowly. And I feel like it will pick up speed the moment you stop listening to the negative voices that are around you with this Page of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like these people are kind of blocking your energy is what I'm seeing here. So as an advice, what this is saying, everything will come to fruition once you cut the negative energy, the negative gossip and the negative nonsense that's going around you. Although it might be slow, if you don't cut it, it might be a slow wish fulfillment, but it is going to happen. But you have to cut out this conflict that's around you. I mean, they said it twice, okay? They said it twice. And you have to go for what tempts you, which is, the Devil card. Yes, other people might see it as enslavement, but you don't see it as enslavement. You see it as very aggressive, what is it called? Focus. Because all I'm seeing, I feel like it's going to take flight, because with this Devil card, there's angel wings on this card. And yes, there are good and bad things about what it is you're doing. I'm not going to, oh, look, and that came out twice, actually. These angels wing came out in the 7 of Cups. And again, I feel like all the good and bad things that are in whatever it is you're doing. Like for instance, maybe it's not stable money or as consistent as you would want it to be, right? But it also brings you a sense of freedom and a sense of joy that you haven't gotten in other things. Okay? And it's going to be the same situation if you have children. It's like you are enslaved to these children, and other people could see it as that. But however, for you, it brings you joy, it brings you happiness, right? I'm not saying this is about children. I'm not saying that this has to do with, work. Although I do feel like this has to do with something that you're passionate about and you're clear-minded about. Whatever that is, that's what this is talking about. Everybody's situation is completely different. But that was your advice. Cut out the negative thoughts that are around you, because I don't feel like the negative thoughts are within you. I think you're very clear-minded and open-minded to everything that this has to offer, good and bad. I don't feel like you're deceiving yourself in any way, shape, or form. But still, you're choosing to do it. And I feel like it's going to come to fruition a lot sooner once you let go of the negative choices. So maybe this is about speaking your truth to people. Maybe when Spirit gave the initial advice of speak truth, and the 7 of Cups in reverse, I feel like you need to speak up to whomever it is that have these negative voices and say, hey, listen, I understand all the pros and cons here. I'm very aware, and yet I am still willing to take the risk. Why aren't you backing me up? If you can't back me up, I don't know what to tell you. But I'm willing to do it, and it's my problem if it doesn't go. It doesn't affect you in any way, shape, or form, right? So I feel like that's the overall advice. And if they still don't support you, then Spirit gave you the second advice of follow your dreams. It can be prosperous here with the 10 of Cups, a wish fulfilled. But you have to let go of the negative people around you, all the conflict. And I just noticed, I didn't realize this, but I just noticed that we have 10 and 10. So we have the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Cups twice. And then we also have the Wheel of Fortune, which happens to be the number 10, which something needs to end in order for something to begin. All right. That's what I'm seeing here, my dear ones. I'm just looking for additional messages here. And we also have the 9 twice. And the 9 is about you've learned things in life. You've lived and you learn. It's like I've been there and I've done that. And now I'm wanting to do something for me. And that's what I'm seeing. I just realized that we have the 9. We have the 9 of Cups, and we have the 9 with the Hermit, which is the number 9. That's what I'm seeing here. What other messages here? Oh my gosh, and we have 2 number 7s. Are you kidding me right now? How did I miss this? You guys, I don't know how I missed this. I really don't. Any other things that I missed? No? Okay. 9. Let me see what else. No. Okay. That's it. That's it. I don't see 2 5s. I only see the 1 5. And the number 7 is about fullness in life. It's about doing something that you love doing. And that's really what we're talking about here. All of this. Okay, by the way, your spread right now, I'm so glad that I'm not recording because it's a disaster. It's all over the place because I pulled out so many cards and I started flipping through them. I'm like, ooh, what did I miss? So I'm glad that I didn't do any recordings on this, but my goodness, this is really good for you. I'm really happy for you, my dear Leos. Congratulations on speaking your truth and following your heart. I love it. Until we meet again. Bye.